We're standing outside the official Survival News Online Bugout vehicle. In a few days, I'm going to start putting up some videos of our trip to go pick it up and bring it back. We'll give you a tour inside and outside. This time, I'm going to explain why I switched from this bag to this bag. Come on inside, I'll show you why. SNOMAN here. We're going to do a review of the Maxpedition Falcon 2 backpack. And I'll explain why I switched from this bag to this bag. Is this a better bag? No. Is this a better bag? No. Why did I switch? Why did I start with this one to start with? All these questions will be answered in mere moments, right before your eyes, while we do another super exciting product review from SNO Multimedia. Let me show you what the bag looks like on. Has a waistband, chest strap, looks good all the way around, doesn't it? Wear it up as high as you can to be comfortable. What you want is to pack your heaviest stuff in the top of the bag and then rest as much weight as you can on the waistband. You want to wear the weight on your hips, but you want it to ride up high. Not going to be much of an issue here because this is an everyday carry bag, and so we're not going to go for a lot of weight. For everyday carry, you can make it very light. It is a little more bulky than the Sitka, but only slightly. It has these compression straps. You can open up the straps and expand the bag and give it a great deal of volume. Or you can close the straps and cinch it down tight and make it less bulky. The top pocket is a little different than it is on the Sitka. On the Sitka, you've got these two zippers, so you can open it from either direction, and it's got this Velcro field on top and this elastic band where you can store a nylon shell or some other material. Alright? We don't have this on this bag. We do have the MOLLE webbing here. We have this top pocket, we have this front pocket. So I'm going to explain in just a moment why I switched bags, but right now let's just look and see what I've got in my everyday carry bag. Lip balm. I get dry lips. This is in a Carmex bottle, but my wife actually makes this stuff with beeswax and olive oil and plantain. Super secret recipe. I've probably given away too much already. Surefire flashlight. You gotta have some kind of a flashlight. Kleenexes. Another Grimlock. These things are really good. They're made by Maxpedition. They strap onto the MOLLE webbing, and they're designed to break away at about 80 or 90 pounds, so they can't hang you. Now this pocket does have two zippers. And I have fingernail clippers, striker. Be sure to watch the SNOMAN Builds a Fire video. It shows you how to use this and start a fire with it. Sharpie. This is one of the best ways to start a fire in the wild. You need this as a backup, and you need some matches, but this is where you want to live, right here. This is magnesium, Swiss Army knife, and a magnesium tablet. Take the file on your Swiss Army knife and you file off some of this magnesium into a little pile, and then you strike it with your striker, and that pile of magnesium shavings burns at around 5,000 degrees. Victorinox rescue tool. I've got a review of this online as well. Earplugs for when I go shooting. Earbuds. Class 3 weapons permits. Under my compression strap on this side I have my Mora survival knife. I carry this one because with this blade length it's legal in almost all 50 states. This is the large front pocket. Two zippers. For now I'm carrying two pairs of gloves. One is a tactical pair from Black Hawk. These I just picked up in the mountains. They're very comfortable, soft material, warm, made by the North Face. Supposed to keep you warm even when they get wet. They're tight but soft and very flexible, and they fit just like a glove. Headband, keep my ears warm. This is just a piece of bed sheet. It's actually muslin, but you can use a bed sheet or anything you've got. Wear it as a chamois. You can cut it up and use it for bandages. Scarf, wrap it around your neck, keep you warm, keep the sun off your head, whatever you need. This larger front pocket opens up about 3/4. It's got a sleeve, and then it's got 2 little net pockets here. And then the main compartment opens all the way. A nylon shell, extra pair of underwear. I usually have an extra pair of socks, but I'm wearing them. I keep an OtterBox in case I need to keep something dry, like extra battery for my ham radio, compass, toothbrush and toothpaste. I've mentioned before how important hygiene is for morale and how important morale is for survival. The last thing you want to do is go for several days at a time in an emergency situation and not be able to brush your teeth or wash yourself. You know how in the movies when the guy comes back from a near disaster and he's been in a cave, trapped in a cave somewhere for like 3 weeks, and he goes home to his wife and she gives him a big kiss? Well, you want to be sure and brush your teeth before you do that. So if you get trapped in a cave for 3 weeks, have your toothbrush and your toothpaste. Be sure and brush your teeth before you go home and kiss your wife. Extra batteries for the flashlight, super glue that I keep in the bag. One of the major uses for super glue is to close wounds. Now, I understand that a lot of manufacturers won't recommend their super glue for closing a wound, and there might be good reason for that. So I'm officially telling you, don't use super glue to close your wounds. A sealed plastic baggie with some phone book pages in it to help start a fire. A signaling mirror. And you need to learn how to use one of these things. Hey, that's a good idea for a video. Emergency blanket, some light sticks. They're supposed to last 12 hours. Who knows? The last compartment for this bag is the rear compartment in which you can put a water bladder. It also has a Velcro field in which you can store your handgun. I will concede that if you're in a situation where you have to do a fast draw, this is not the best way to carry your everyday carry handgun. If I know that I'm going to get in a situation where I really want to be able to access my gun quickly, then I'll put on my holster. Otherwise, I carry it in this bag. And the first thing I'm going to do in an emergency situation then is run. But the best way to get out of a dangerous situation is not to get in it in the first place. Basically, I stay in the light and I walk straight. And that keeps me out of trouble. The Sitka has a very large Velcro field, and you can put your holster in there anywhere you need to. This bag unfortunately only has 2 little strips for putting the holster, so you're kind of limited as to where you can put it. And when I put my holster in the bag where I want it, I don't have any room to stick this thing, which has my extra magazine. I have a whistle, another little flashlight. This one's very handy because when I wear it, it's right here available if I need to turn it on. And if you get one of these little LED flashlights, get one that will stay on. There's a Velcro tab here that allows your nipple to come out. The little straw that comes out of the water bladder. It comes out of this hole, and then you can run it down the strap. Like everything else from Maxpedition, this bag is built to top quality standards. These are self-healing zippers. It has plenty of MOLLE webbing. Couple of grommet holes in case you get a leak in your bladder. It'll drain out the bottom of the bag and keep it from molding or mildewing in there. You look at these waist straps, and I know some of you are thinking that you wish it was more heavily padded, but remember, this is a light carry bag, and this is more than adequate for distributing the weight onto your hips. This rubberized material on the bottom of the bag so you can set it on the floor and it won't slip around. That's just another thoughtful kind of design feature typical of Maxpedition. If you have any questions about the bag that anything that I didn't touch on, just be sure and send me a comment or a message, or contact me via the contact form at survivalnewsonline.com. Now, I know that the more astute observers among you will be wondering, where is my water? You've seen my video on the Berkey Sport bottle that has the built-in filter, and that's my favorite bottle. You'll notice that the Sitka has a little pouch here on the side in which I kept the bottle. This bag doesn't. Maxpedition does make a pouch that attaches to this MOLLE webbing on the side, and it holds a bottle. But it holds the Maxpedition bottle, and the Sport Berkey bottle doesn't fit. I'm still looking for a solution. If you know of one, be sure and let me know. I'd appreciate it. And now, I'm going to explain why I switched from this bag to this bag. When I wear the Sitka, it's very comfortable. It's light, it's small, it's the ideal everyday carry bag. And when you need to access any of the contents, you just slide it around to the front. See how these pouches, the slips and the sleeves are set up so that they don't spill the contents when you open them from this position? The design is brilliant. The best feature about this bag is the one strap, because you can slide it around to the front. The worst feature of this bag is the fact that it only has one strap. And what that does to me is, when I have a lot of weight in this bag, or if I have to carry it all day, the weight that it puts on this shoulder does something to the nerve in this shoulder, and then I get a crick or some kind of a pain down this side that lasts for days. So the best feature of the bag is the one strap, and the worst feature of the bag is the one strap. So it's a no-win situation. Most people who are in good shape could carry this bag all day long and not have any problems with it like I do with this nerve pain in my neck. Maybe it has to do with posture, I don't know. But the fact is, I had to give it up. Next time on SurvivalNewsOnline.com, we're going to do a review of the FN P45 tactical handgun with a surefire laser flashlight and the Osprey silencer, specifically designed for this gun.